are so funny. You're trying to get me to do this stupid shit. And
she just whispered, "I'm a bad bitch," for anyone who didn't hear. Stop. 420.
I'm lit at Disney.
And the kids asleep in the bath.
There we go.
A ball sack station.
That's what a business owner looks like. Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Tattoo Homewreckers. This is a podcast where we talk about tattoos, life, and everything in between. My name is Callista, and this is my very best friend, Lou, with me.
That's me. Why is this there you go. I was waiting for that. I was like, this is the best you've sounded all day.
Thank you so much. I was waiting.
I was like, this is crazy.
I was like, if I just do this now, quick, smooth, and I won't cough in the middle of the intro.
Perfect.
I am clearly still sick, everybody. Yeah. If you can't tell, then...
Which is why we're a little late on getting this episode out this week, because you are still sick, and I am also still recovering.
Yeah, you've also had, like, a bit of a headache for the past, few days as well.
I'm on day 4. And these studio lights do not help, but we are here anyway, and we're going to do this damn thing.
Exactly.
And because you can't do a crazy amount of reading to me, sadly, we asked our friends. We said, "Hey, what do we want? What do you want us to talk about today?" Yes. And
we've got so many good questions. And we've also got a general theme that we'll hit after the random questions. So we'll do random questions first, but the theme I want to tell you guys is messy. So stick around for the later half of this episode. And listen to some messy. It's gonna get messy. Yeah, it's gonna get real messy. Mm-hmm. So first question.
On that note,
yes.
What does your gender feel like today?
My gender feels like
besides Oscar the Grouch.
I keep accidentally, my cold medicines are in capsules. I keep accidentally opening the capsule because they're individually packed, right? Keep accidentally opening it and denting the fucking capsule. And I mean, I can still take them. I'm not surprised. But I feel like a dented capsule.
Yeah.
That's what I feel.
I miss... if we ever go back to the States, I am for sure gonna grab some cold medicine and aspirin.
Tums.
Yeah. Oh, Tums. Yeah. Like the big bottles, because the individually blister pack stuff.
I hate that shit.
When I ran out of that big bottle of ibuprofen, dude, I was so upset because just the act of me having to pop individual pills out of a blister pack is enough to get me to not do anything.
To not want to take medicine?
I'm like, no, I'm okay. Thanks.
Totally.
I don't need to do that.
I feel that heavy, dude. I feel that heavy. What does your gender feel like today?
My gender feels like a toilet bowl full of piss.
This is how you know I'm sick, by the way.
Just because I've spent... Yeah, that's what I feel like. I genuinely feel like... I guess more accurately, I don't feel like a toilet bowl. I know what I feel like.
What do you feel like?
I feel like that baby doll. I don't know if they had them when you were around.
The ones where you
give it the bottle and it pees the diaper.
We did have those, yes.
That's what I feel like.
And I hated them.
I've been home today because I've had a migraine all day.
Yes.
And I think I've peed 17 times at least. It's really frustrating. And I understand it's because we're drinking lots of water because it's fucking frigid.
Yeah. This is my 7th cup of coffee, truly.
Yeah.
Dude, yeah.
So that's what I feel like is that little baby doll and or just a stream of pee.
Just a
stream of fucking crystal clear pee.
That's a crazy way to describe your gender, by the way.
Just a stream of pee. That's me. Just
okay, this is gross. Are you ready for your first question?
Sure.
If you were born without any arms, do you think you'd be right-handed? We're gonna do.
No, I think if I was born without any arms, I'd be ambidextrous.
Ambidextrous.
Yeah.
I'd be right-handed.
You'd be right-handed?
I give right-handed energy.
What the fuck is right-handed energy?
To live without, I don't know. To live without, I just don't seem like a left-handed person.
Why are you speed running this? I think you do.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think you give left-handed energy.
Whoa, okay.
That's, crazy. Do you just want to be right-handed energy?
I guess so. That's typically how it works with me, though, with all the characters ever.
That's true.
To live without, would you rather live without your big toe or your thumb? Big toe.
Oh, big toe, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not going to live without my thumb.
Well, I can't tattoo. Imagine if I fucking had gloves and then I just had limp little...
You could. Yeah, people do it, but
Yeah, but I don't want to.
Yeah. I mean, I could tattoo with my feet. We proved this last week. I can draw with my feet.
You pretty actually, well. Luke can draw pretty dang well with her feet.
I think I need to test out if I can draw with my left hand as well as I can draw with my right foot.
Oh, that's a new video idea. We should do that tonight, drawing with our left hands. We should do that tonight.
So I can compare them.
Yeah, compare and
contrast. Because I don't know that I can
First
draw.
prompt, carrot. Second prompt, what was it? Hot dog.
Hot dog. And then...
Third prompt was cat.
Yes.
I actually felt like those prompts were really good, too.
Oh, thanks.
Okay. How many potatoes can you leave at someone's house before they get suspicious, do you reckon?
Okay. This is where I, get real serious here, because I need to know, can I just leave them anywhere? I'm assuming, because did Caboose ask this question?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he's going to say in plain sight.
How did you know that Caboose asked that question?
Because it's a Caboose question. Oh. And so then I can have this conversation. When you've been with your partner for damn near 20 years, you can pretty much guess, most of what they're going to ask.
Yeah, totally.
Or, say. So I would ask him, can they be hidden or plain sight? He's going to come back and say plain sight.
Okay, yeah.
So they have to be in plain sight. And I'm going to ask, do they have to be in the kitchen or can they be other places?
Right.
And he will probably say other places. So if it is other places, I think I can get 12 potatoes in someone's house without them noticing. I think the 12th potato, and that's the other thing is it on? Is it on?
How big are the potatoes?
They're
not
potatoes.
the small ones, are they?
Okay,
potatoes. So it's standard, so you're gonna bake potato. Yeah, bake a potato.
Yeah. A big potato.
Big baked potato.
Yeah, I think I can do 12.
That's crazy.
In one go, not in
So this is funny
multiple.
because you interpreted the question correctly. For some reason, I thought the question was how many can I put in your house and vice versa. I think honestly for you, I would only be able to get one potato in because you're so detail oriented. If you saw a potato,
if somebody brought a potato in this house,
you would know.
I swear to God, I would know instantly because No, I don't like this. This is not an invitation,
by the way. This is not an invitation.
If you bring a potato in my house and you are not cooking it to feed it to me,
she's gonna flip out.
You're gonna be uninvited from the house. And very few people come to my house anyway because I'm really particular.
Yes.
And people come over and stuff gets damaged, and I'm like, you see that chip that didn't exist there before.
I think people could sneak if I had my own house, lived alone. People could sneak an embarrassing amount of potatoes before I got suspicious.
Oh, I didn't even mean for you how many I could sneak in yours. I was just talking stranger. I think I could stealthily do
I think someone could come
12.
come into my imaginary solo alone home, and I bet you someone could hide at least probably 20 potatoes before I was
100%.
At least 20.
I could hide 20 potatoes right now in your bedroom.
My room, and I wouldn't know.
You would have no idea. You would have potatoes in your bed, and you would not know.
I'd sleep on top of them, and I would.
You would have no idea. Between pillows and potatoes, you can't tell.
Who knows? Truly. Mm-hmm. That's so funny. Me personally, sneaking potatoes in someone's house, I could probably only snake in 5. I'm not that good at okay, how hidden can they be?
No, they have to still be on account.
Okay.
Somewhere when I walk in the room, I can still see the potatoes.
Fair enough. Yeah, I could probably sneak in 5.
Yeah, because if it's I can hide it, then it's well, that's a never ending.
This should be a new New Year's
hide the potato?
Hide the potato.
Sounds dirty.
Whoa! Where are you putting the potato, bitch? What the fuck? Okay, next question.
Okay.
Would you rather have forever? Would you forever rather have wet socks or sand in your shirt? I think for me, sand in my shirt. I'd rather have sand in my shirt. This is a horrible question, by the way. I fucking hated this question.
Yeah, I'm gonna go sand in my shirt. Yeah, because wet socks makes me instantly angry. But I'm autistic, so a tag already is
bothering you.
Yeah, that's sand in shirt level. The way that I hear people talk about things that the occasional thing that irritates them, if they have a splinter. Yeah, I'm Diva, that's everyday life.
Yeah,
if there's a seam that's too aggressive,
you are incredibly it's so insane to me because you are incredibly tactile.
Yeah,
you could feel the difference between certain textures. I can't. I literally cannot feel the difference. That's
nuts. Why I have to be really particular. So our table has all these different textures.
Yeah,
and that's why I loved our table because I just saw it and was oh, this is going to be so stimulating for my brain.
Totally, absolutely, it's a good thing. Okay, would you rather know how you die or when you die? I think I'd rather know how.
I'd rather know when.
Really?
Yeah, because if I knew when, then I could plan backwards to optimize everything.
Oh.
Yeah, and then I would know, for sure, okay, you have this many days, so therefore this is what you want to spend your life like
I'd be too
doing.
Anxious.
But the whole thing of like technically I could die today or I could die in another like 30, 40 years, you know? I guess technically speaking longer, but like 40 would be pushing it because I'd be like in my 80s.
Yeah.
So like hopefully I live another 40 years, but like that like uncertainty, no. Whereas if it was just like, hey, you know when you die, but you don't know how you die, that's fine. Yeah. That's okay with me. Because then I can continue to do what I'm doing, which is optimizing health.
Dude, that would be too much anxiety for me. I don't think I'd be able to do it. Like I'd fall into a pit of despair, I think. Would you rather lose all your memories or never make new ones?
I think I'd rather never make new ones and keep the ones I have than lose all the ones I have and then just kind of start fresh right now.
Oh, that's really cute. Yeah, I think I'd rather never make new ones because I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of wisdom in your memories, you know? I would not want to, you'd be in an endless cycle of just repeating the same mistakes if you lost all your memories. Would you rather always know when someone is lying or never be lied to again? Whoa, that question's crazy. I think I'd rather I'd rather always know when someone's lying.
Yeah, I feel like
I think people are allowed to lie to me, especially like
I don't want someone to tell me the truth that it's gonna be shitty. Like,
yeah, totally.
I'm good, dude.
There are certain things where I'm like, I would have rather you lied about that. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
And I've got a really good like lie. Like that's just again not to keep bringing autism, but like that's like one of those like natural like lie detector. Yeah. And sometimes it's fun to just play along with people's lies. It's just like a good time. Like they think they've like gotten away with it, and you're like, tee, I will play this game with you.
Totally. Yeah.
But like, no, I can typically tell. So I feel like I already live with that. But if somebody was like, if no one ever lied to me again, no,
I don't think I'd want to be the truth serum.
Lying.
Yeah, I don't want to be a human truth serum for people. I'm okay. Yeah. Would you rather have your dream relationship or unlimited money?
Ooh.
I'd rather have unlimited money. What does that say about me?
It's crazy because unlimited money, you can do like a lot of help for people with that. Like unlimited money, like technically speaking, if it's unlimited money, I can fix the world's problems.
You totally could.
So I think I would rather have that. Whereas like if it's just a dream relationship, then like, plus if you have unlimited money, can't you just like do a bunch of therapy?
Also, there's a movie on this. You don't want someone to be your dream relationship. Otherwise, you're gonna end up like Bear from Obsession or like Nikki from Obsession. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't. Fuck Bear.
Yeah, but at that point, if it's your dream relationship, that person isn't obsessed with me.
But also,
because my dream relationship is not someone that's obsessed with me. My dream
true.
relationship is someone that like pushes back on me.
Yeah, totally.
But like, I'd still rather have unlimited money because then I could help more people.
Yeah. I think that dream relationship's hard because it's like, what is the standard? You know, like I've seen good relationships and I'm like, they're still hard. A relationship's a relationship.
That's true.
Would you rather be understood by nobody or liked by everybody? To be understood by nobody would be really hard. That'd be awful. To be liked by everybody would also kind of be hard because then it's like you can't like you're not getting realistic feedback.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know. I feel like if, especially for our jobs, like when people like us too much, it's like, no. Like you're not supposed to be getting this tattoo because like I like it, this tattoo. You're supposed to be getting it because you like it.
Yeah. 100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel like this is on topic to what we talked about yesterday when we were talking about that, where it's like, I grew up in a house where like I learned that like people weren't going to understand me. And they didn't like the like real me anyway. Yeah. And so like growing up with that, like I'm really comfortable with that. I'm comfortable with like nobody understanding me.
Yeah.
And like I'm fortunate enough that I have a couple people that like get me enough.
Yeah, totally.
That like, but you know, again, I've been with Caboose for almost 20 years. You and I have been besties for like,
almost 10.
Yeah. And like there's still parts that like I don't understand about you and I don't think you understand about me. Like
you still surprise me. Like I still think that you're gonna like something sometimes, and then you're like, oh, I fucking hate that, and I'm like, whoa, I totally got that wrong. Yeah, you know, like there are still moments where like you surprise me.
It's either or. I'm either like, oh my god, I love it, and I'm like, I fucking
and sometimes
hate it.
there are moments too where I would have thought you would have hated something, and you're like, I fucking love that, and I'm like, whoa, you know, like, are you ever truly understood? That's the question. Are you ever truly understood? But I think I'd rather be understood by nobody. I'd rather nobody understand me than everybody like me, personally.
I think I would. Well, okay, but hear me out.
Yeah.
If everyone liking you meant that, like, it wasn't fandom, it was actual friendship.
Oh.
So it wasn't what you're reading likable as, like, if they like me, they're my fans, so therefore they don't have boundaries. But if everyone was just like, oh yeah, I like you for who you are, the multifaceted being that you are.
They saw me as a whole human being.
Yeah, they see you as a whole human being and don't expect you to be this, like,
version
facade.
Of them.
Yeah.
Or version that they depict, like this perfect weird icon that they think that I am. I don't know, that's hard because again, I feel like there, as somebody who lives with a lot of rejection sensitivity, I would think that I would say yes, I would rather be liked by everybody, but at the same time, again, like when you make these wishes, it's disingenuous.
Yeah.
That's not real. I think personally, I feel like if everybody liked you, it would get old really fucking quick.
I agree.
If nobody understood you, it wouldn't.
Yeah,
because
that's
people
normal.
can still come close. Yeah, that's a normal thing. Ooh,
good.
That's a great question. Would you rather be? Sorry, I already did this. Would you rather hear everyone's thoughts for a day or nobody speak for a month?
Dude, I would love to hear everyone's thoughts for a day. I think about that all the time. If I have been in conversation in a group setting, if we've been like out to dinner or whatever, I have thought multiple times during said conversation, because this thought happens to me often when people are not talking, like, or like when we aren't speaking and it's quiet, and I will have like whole narratives in my brain, and then I will think, I hope no one here can read my mind. That would be awkward. And then I'll like sit there and I'll be like,
we have had this conversation
has
before.
Anyone else at this table, can you read my mind? If so, give me a hint right now.
Give me a hint.
And I'll get specific about it, but I have that thought all the time. So I would love to just walk around and hear everyone's inner thoughts, because it's only for a day.
Totally. It's just for one day. I think I'd rather hear everyone's like overwhelming thoughts for a day as well.
But
nobody speak for a month would be really hard.
If it was, I think I could do a month.
You think so?
I think I could.
For someone who hates silence, you think you could do a month of no one speaking?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Because no one would talk to me for a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have a problem when Caboose and I are too quiet in the car.
Because you guys have awkward energy.
Oh.
I'm thinking.
Is it us who has awkward energy, or do you just not like being in the silence?
No, you guys feel weird because there's like a tension. There's like a happy place when it's like, okay, it's quiet.
Okay.
And there's not like the expectations of conversation.
Yeah.
So if you were just not expecting, like, dude, no one's going to talk to me for a month. And like, that'd be like peaceful.
So which one are you choosing?
I still want to hear it. Yeah. But I would say if it was thoughts for a month or no speaking for a month. Which are you choosing?
I would pick no speaking for a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I would do too.
Sweet.
Actually, no, I would choose I want to hear what their brains think. I would just be like, you gotta go. I love you, and in order to keep loving you, the mean thoughts you're thinking, I can hear them. So you can't be around me only be around me when you're thinking positive things.
That would be, oh God.
Yeah, so I would have tiny little like times where I would see you, and then I'd be like, that was me and I'm leaving. It's not your fault, but I'm leaving.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, no, I'd rather not hear anyone's thoughts for a month. That sounds so overwhelming. Nobody speak for a month would be really hard for me personally. Would you rather be right all the time or happy all the time? Neither?
No, you have to pick. I would rather be happy, honestly.
Than right all the time?
Yes. It's very frustrating being right about shit.
Is it?
Yes. You know this. You know, and not out of like ego, that I'm right about a lot of shit, and it's really frustrating.
Yeah.
Because you see it coming because the way that like my brain works, I'm like, oh, you can see all the like big picture stuff, and you like do the same thing, and then we're sitting there being like,
yeah, sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. I think the stereotype with that is like a lot of people assume that like you want to be right all the time. But that's not the case.
No, I'd much rather just be happy.
I don't know. I feel like being happy all the time would be really annoying to other people.
But being right all the time is also annoying.
That's true.
Because either way, they're going to assume like, oh, you just want to be like right. And you're like, no, I would like to be not right about shitty things. Yeah. And it's hard because when you like have that like compulsion of like, that's incorrect.
Actually.
Like, you have to actually people, and it just sits there and wiggles around in your brain until you can be like, for the love of God, let me get it out.
Yeah.
So I would choose happy.
Fuck, I'm still struggling with this answer. I guess I would, I don't know. I'd choose happy. I'm not really right about anything for the most part.
What? That's not true.
I don't know. I feel like I have like moments of like, oh, probably this is happening. And that is true. But like not a whole lot of like factual things am I right about all the time.
I'm going to disagree with that.
Oh, okay.
But that's
really?
Okay.
Yeah,
you're not right about that.
Okay, there you go. How about the snail question? You'll get $1 billion, but the catch is there's an immortal snail that's trying to kill you, and all it has to do is touch you. Are you going to accept the $1 billion?
Yeah.
Me too. What the fuck?
Because then I can just catch the snail.
Yeah, catch the snail and build him a little home and have him be happy.
Yeah.
Are we
you take care of the snail.
That the snail is like... is he like Houdini? Like he can go wherever he wants, wherever he pleases?
I'm not going to assume that. I'm going to assume that like wherever the wish happens, that's where the snail lives. Yeah. I have $1 billion. I'll just move to a different continent.
Now, what are we naming the snail though?
Well, you have to ask him his name.
Oh, I didn't realize that he could tell us.
He's trying to kill me. He can for sure communicate with me.
Probably smart enough to kill us. And okay, cool.
Do you know what yours is named? Have you asked him?
I would call him Houdini.
Oh.
Yeah, Houdini's...
But what if his name is Philip?
I would... Well, it could be Philip. I would install cameras and like, I don't know, fucking hire someone to tell me whenever Houdini got out. And I'd be like, oh, shit, we got to find Houdini. You know, and I could have a whole team for Houdini.
You could.
Because, like, he's just trying to kill me. He can't kill other people. So, like, really, I could just hire people. Like, imagine, that's your fucking job. Like, you're just hired to fucking make sure that the snail doesn't get out. And then it does, you just alert me. And then alert the rest of the team to find Houdini.
Yeah. I think this is great. Because if you have $1 billion, you could also just put a GPS on Houdini.
Oh, duh. That's smart. Like, I'm over here like, I'm making jobs for people.
I mean, you still want someone to, like, you know, be in charge of it because you don't want to be worrying about that.
Totally.
But, like, yeah, dude, like, I would for sure do that.
GPS on Houdini.
Because I also... am convinced that I could just befriend your Houdini.
Yeah. Imagine like me, like going through a really rough day, just looking at Houdini going, bro, we could just hug.
Exactly.
What if we just hugged?
When we're down in the pits, we're like, I'm going to touch you. What if I touch you and you don't touch me?
And then there's a whole separate team designed to make sure that I am not around Houdini during this. Okay. Fuck, marry, kill. Elon Musk, Donald Trump, or Pete Hegseth?
Fuck Pete Hegseth.
Oh,
he's out of all of them, he's the least gross. Ugh. And you know for sure he would be a 2-pump chump.
Yeah,
you know that like limp dick whiskey boy over there is not going to be able to.
He can't even do a kettlebell swing properly. So right.
So
it
it's
would
fine
be over quick
because it would be over so quick. Yeah, you'd go and fake an orgasm. Ugh. He would think he's a god. He'd orgasm. And you could get him to wear protection. You cannot get Elon Musk and all of his bajillion children to wear protection.
Gross, yeah, totally.
So what was it? Fuck, marry, kill
Elon Musk.
Oh, fuck!
Donald Trump.
Oh, okay, I got this. Okay, so fuck Pete Hegseth.
Yep.
Kill Elon Musk.
Oh, fair enough.
Marry Donald Trump because that motherfucker's dead in a couple months anyway. He's gonna die. He's hella old.
Get written into the money and then actually disperse the money to like people who
you marry him because he's super old and he's look at his current wife ain't touching him.
Fair enough.
She didn't even hold his hand. So, like, you don't have to, like, be anywhere close to that. You do a little, like, sign the contract, and then you're like, awesome. Now I have access.
You have to kiss him, though, at the wedding.
No, you don't.
No, you don't?
No. Mm-mm.
You're not touching those lips?
No.
Oh, fuck.
If it was, like, okay, I can do a lot of good, I would do that. But, like, Elon Musk has got, like, a long time, so you need to, like, nix him.
That's true.
Pete Hegseth, I'm convinced that, like, you can have sex with him and break his little fucking brain. So, yeah.
Yeah.
What's yours?
Well, I think my first initial reaction before hearing yours was I was for sure going to kill Donald Trump right away, right off the bat. And then I was going to, oh, gross. This is disgusting even saying it out loud. But, like, fuck Elon, because at least it'd be quick. It'd be over fast. And
but he'll get you pregnant.
Well, I mean, I would just abort it at that point. Like, what the fuck? I'm not having your fucking kid, you weirdo. He is evil. Mm-hmm. He is evil, though. So, like, I would need a lot of therapy after that. Sorry, guys. If anybody listening, just hearing me cough, I'd need a lot of therapy after fucking Elon. And then I would marry Pete Hegseth, because then I would just slowly plot his death. But,
yeah. Well, he's gonna drink himself into an early grave anyway.
That's true. That's
so, like, there's that. But yeah, I stick with my answer.
All right. You ready for more?
I like yours, though.
What's a date you'll never forget?
A date I'll never forget?
A date you will never forget.
Like, March 21st, 2011? My wedding date?
I think a romantical date.
Oh, a romantical date?
A romantical date.
Probably, this is bad that, like, it's not coming up with, like, a date that Caboose and I went on, but my most memorable one would be my mom set up a date for me in high school, because I was in the shower after working out in the yard for a long time.
Okay.
And I got out of the shower, and she said that some dude from my fucking high school called and said he wanted to take me out that night. And she said yes. So he's going to be here in 30 minutes to pick you up for a date.
Horrible.
Yeah. And I was pissed.
Right. As you would be. Yeah.
And then he picked me up with another couple. And they took me to backyard wrestling.
Weird as fuck. Okay.
Which, again, not my vibe. Okay. And there was, like, girls they were full-grown adults. And then girls I was in high school with Jello wrestling. And they had, like in, like, a kiddie pool. And again, full-grown adults all around there cheering it on. Like, woo, this is awesome. And I am very much, like, not into that vibe. And lots of alcohol of all ages and drugs and just all sorts of crazy shit that was not my vibe. Mm-hmm. Because I have always been very afraid of, like, I'm not trying to break the law. Yeah. I'm just not. Totally. That's not my dad. My biological father was a police officer. And then my stepdad was in the military. So you never want to get in trouble. So you don't go to places where you can get in trouble. Mm-hmm. But yeah, then we went to that place. It was backyard wrestling. And then we got left there. His friends left us so they could go. The most fucked up part is they drove back by my house, because down past my house is where all the teenagers would go and, like, hook up and shit in their cars. And I guess Lover's Lane, like that version of it. So they could have dropped me the fuck off, but instead they left me at this random person's fucking house. And this is before cell phones are a thing.
That's so bad.
So then I had to ask just a random person to give me a ride to the closest, I think it was Hardee's. I'm pretty sure it was Hardee's. And then call my parents on the payphone. And this dude then was like, oh, I'll come with you because he's still trying to hook up with me. Mm-hmm. Which is not going to happen. Because at that point, again, sweet little baby angel, he had, like, taken me to his house first and they were all smoking pot. Mm-hmm. And I was like, I don't do drugs. That's not my jam. Because my brain knew that I was like, don't do drugs before your brain's finished developing. So I didn't do fucking drugs until after I turned 25. Mm-hmm. Best advice I can give to kids. Yeah. So then my parents had to come and pick me up. My mom came and picked me up, and then she just had a good laugh at it. And I was fucking livid. And that is the most memorable date of my life.
Yeah.
When I got abandoned, got signed up for a date, watched underage, like, girls be fucking objectified, watched children wrestling. and a bunch of like crazy drunk adults. And it was gross. And now I like, with the adult lens looking back, I wonder like what sort of like child trafficking was going on in that situation.
Ew.
Yeah. I think about it now because it was like the lunch lady and like affluent adults throughout the community were there. Like people that as I got older, I recognized. I was like, hey, I saw that dude at that thing. And I'm like, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
it's
weird.
crazy.
Something
and also
weird was going on.
Genuinely bad parenting to just let some random kid pick up your child.
Yeah.
And be like, yeah, just go hang out over there. I'm like, you don't know what was going to happen.
Yeah, that's psychotic.
Yeah, crazy.
Hate that for you.
What was your worst date?
Well, it was
or most
a
memorable.
date.
Yeah, but that was my most memorable one.
memorable.
No, what was your worst one first? Your most messy date.
Diva, I have not been on good dates. Let me tell you what. When I was trying to paint this in a positive light, like a memorable date, and I think, honestly, like, I'll start with the positive and then we'll go into the negatives. The first thing that comes to mind, and this is really fucking sad, by the way, that this is the first thing that comes to mind for a positive date, is I was with my college boyfriend at the time, and he was over like really late because I had just gotten off work really late or whatever, and like I had popped some like pasta in the oven, and I remember it was like lasagna and like a penne pasta or whatever, and it ended up being like fucking banging. It was so fucking good. But anyway, so like pasta.
Did you make it from scratch or was it like
no, dude, it was like a fucking store-bought, like frozen
nice.
Fucking, it was banging though. Like, because
That's
you never know
awesome.
what the frozen ones.
You don't.
Sometimes they're good.
They are, yeah.
So we got frozen pasta in the oven, whatever, and then we were looking for something that on Netflix, and the newest season of Stranger Things had just dropped, and it just felt very kismet.
You were so young. Wow.
Yeah, I'm really young. Yeah. And then so as the pasta was done, we got it fresh out of the oven, whatever, and it was just perfect because we didn't realize that it was like a midnight release or whatever. And we're like, oh fuck, let's watch the first fucking episode. And we were just so stoked and hyped, and yeah, we just ate pasta and watched Stranger Things, and yeah, that's pretty sad that's like my most pleasant, memorable.
I don't think that's sad.
Date. You don't think so?
Why do you think that's sad?
I guess it's not like, yeah, you're right. It's not, I suppose it could seem sad because it's not like a memorable, it's not like a fancy date. It was just like literally fucking frozen pasta.
Yeah, but I don't think there's a reason why no fancy dates are you like,
True,
man, that was it. Because fancy dates are not, unless you're with like, the closest I have to like a fancy date that I'm like, oh my God, that was the tits, was you and me in Bellingham. Watching the fucking
that's
sunset.
what I'm saying. Watching
like,
the sunset. It was the best kale salad I ever had in my fucking life. I was going to say friendship date.
Cider flight.
I was memorable date. I was going to say that too. The cider flight. The fucking improv show afterwards.
Yeah, and then we went
that
right
was
to
romantic.
The improv. Yeah.
And we almost caught the fucking Northern Lights, but we couldn't see them. That was crazy. That was very cute. And then worst date I've ever been on. Probably the ones where I was just taken to a restaurant that didn't fucking exist. Those are pretty fucking bad. Really bad date. So yeah, or restaurants that are fucking closed. And that's happened more times than I can count. And I hated it. I hated every single one of those. So
I love that for you.
Thank you.
I mean, it doesn't involve like underage, you know.
No, I think you have me beat there. Like, you got me beat there.
You just went to a vacant lot that was supposed to be a restaurant.
How old were you again?
Ooh, 16?
Yeah, you were young as fuck, dude.
And the
that
like
sucks.
girls that were in that pool were like prepubescent.
Another bad date that I went on. I was with my high school boyfriend. We were 16, 17 at the time. He told me he was going to take me on a date. We ended up going to his friend's apartment and smoking weed instead. And I was looking really cute, but I was like, okay, are we going to do anything?
Yeah, that's happened to me a lot.
And then he was like, oh, like everyone, all of our friends are going to the Coconut Bowl. Let's go. So we went. And then I ended up being like, I'm sorry, like this just isn't really like a date, you know? So we're hanging out. We got stoned with your homeboys. Now we're hanging out with our friends. Like this isn't like really a date. And then he got pissed. We started arguing in the parking lot. We didn't even make it into Coconut Bowl. Yes. Then he got mad. He's like, you're not leaving this fucking car. He took me to Dairy Queen and forced me to order something. I was like, I don't want to eat anymore. But then he forced me to order something. Then he forced me to eat it in front of him.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was awful.
That's crazy.
It was awful. And that's a pretty bad date because I was not only embarrassed that we did not, because our friends were like, where are you guys? And I was like, sorry, I guess we're leaving. Like, we didn't even make it inside and had to tell, like, my friends that, like, sorry, we're not going to join you guys. I'm really sorry. Like, we're fighting. And then, yeah, the eating Dairy Queen in awkward silence was horrible. So, yeah.
We, Caboose and I did that in Reno. Not the Dairy Queen part, but we drove all the way down to his... This happened multiple times when we were in a really shitty patch. We would drive somewhere, like, and we drove all the way down to his holiday party because I really wanted to meet the people he worked with.
Yeah.
And we drove from
I remember this.
to Carson, and I had, like, you know, dressed up and shit and wasn't comfortable in what I'm wearing. But they were like a really conservative, like, company, so I was like dressed kind of conservative.
Didn't you have to like find a dress for this
I did
too? Yeah,
I fucking did. I still own said dress in my closet
because it's like too fancy to give away.
Yeah,
so.
I'm like, okay, so I guess I'll just hang on to this thing. Yeah, it'll be great for a funeral. So if I have to go to a funeral, I got it. Totally. Except that I was just
I got a good funeral dress as well.
Oh,
that's true.
Yeah, but I'm in my
always
brain.
Have
like,
a dress for a funeral. Just saying.
But I was gonna say my positive date is that I think about when I'm like, oh, if you had to choose like a positive date, it's when Caboose and I went back to Paris when we were 30, and in like the middle of the night, like we had done our thing where we like wake up in the morning, go do stuff, and then take a nap. Yeah. But we had slept a lot longer than we thought, and we woke up and we were starving, and it was like 9:30 at night, and so we were just wandering around trying to find somewhere, and we found the cutest little tiny restaurant. It was seriously just like one little like room in the front of someone's house. And we just ate like crazy good pasta. I think you're farting.
Dude, it's not me, it's
you
Guinness.
Say that, but you're the only person that can smell her fart.
Because she's always, her ass is always right here. No, her butt is right here.
It's coming, I smell that.
Dude, I told you.
You did that to me.
It's you.
You, stop waving it towards me. I'm waving it away from us. But yeah, it was this really cute little restaurant, and we ate pasta.
What kind of, I was going to say, what kind of food? Just random food? Or like, you had pasta?
Yeah, we had pasta. It was like a little Parisian restaurant, but they served exclusively like Italian food, and it was delicious.
That's
and it was like just amazing pasta and gnocchi at 11:30 at night.
Both of our good dates had something to do with pasta late at night.
Because pasta late at night fucks.
It fucks. It's like a completely magical experience. Wow, how cute.
Yeah, it's that whole like pizza at midnight. You're like, yes.
Okay, you ready?
Yes.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how emotionally messy would you rate yourself? 1 being super cut clean, super communicative. 7. And then 10 being...
7.
Yeah. 10 being like...
7.
You're
I'm
a
crazy.
danger to society.
Yeah, 7.
You're a 7?
Yes.
I would not pick you at a 7.
You don't know what happens inside this brain, Diva.
Yeah, but the way that you like act towards other people, like you're very...
You don't get to say that I'm the silly one and then tell me that I'm whatever nice bullshit is about to come out your mouth.
You're silly, but like you also have strong boundaries, and you also have a strong relationship with showing people how you actually feel, which I think is a marker of like,
that's messy to people.
That's true.
People don't be liking that.
That's true. That's true. Okay,
calling people out on their shit.
To be fair, the question was for yourself anyways.
Yeah, okay. So wait, what would you rate me? I would call myself a 7.
I would give you
I'm crazy.
I would give you a 5.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, 5 or 4 or 5. I would mark you on the higher end.
Nice.
Yeah.
What would you say for yourself?
For myself, how emotionally messy I am. I don't want to say it depends on the season. I'm going to say as for the entire year as a whole, the average would probably sit at a 7.5. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you think so?
I would say you're an 8.
You'd say I'm an 8?
Yes.
Oh, shit, dude.
Yes.
Why? Because I'm crazy? Fuck. An 8? Shit.
You have big feels.
I do. I've got really big feelings.
And you get very attached.
Yeah.
Very easily. You're obviously, that's something you're working on.
Oh my God. Yeah, you're so right.
But you are... very, very vibrant feelings around things.
So big feelings. Yeah.
Yeah.
Huge
but
feelings.
like big feelings, but very intense. Like not just big.
Yeah.
But like if you are about something, you are about it 110%. Die hard for it. But then the moment you are not about it, the moment that like, and to be fair, it takes a lot to get you to that point. And I think that's also what makes you messy because you put up with a whole bunch of shit.
Oh, yeah.
And so it isn't like a clear, you're like, hey, absolutely, let me go into this cool, calm, collected. But you're just like, fuck yeah.
I'm like an ice sculpture.
Oh my God.
But I'm like an ice sculpture because I'll stay sturdy for a moment. And then the second it like.
But once it's actually cracked,
it's gone.
It's done. You were like, give me my shit. Don't fucking talk to me. You don't exist.
It's like whiplash for
Bye,
people.
diva.
For sure. Yeah. For sure.
So I think that puts you at an 8.
You know what? Fair's fair. I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
Damn. That's crazy, dude. I learned something new about myself.
I love it.
Turns out other people can tell I'm crazy too. That's okay. You know what? Y'all bitches.
You know what, though? I think the average person would say you're like a 4 or a 5.
I think the average person would say that too.
Yeah.
Just because you haven't pissed me off enough. All right. So what's the most unhinged thing someone has done to get your attention?
Ooh. Oh my God.
Unhinged?
Unhinged thing?
To get my attention.
Oh my God.
You have a few stories. I already know
I?
this.
I don't even... I
think maybe serenading you in the middle of a fucking store is pretty bad.
Oh, it was so cringy in the middle of a fucking Best Buy.
Oh, I have one.
Ugh.
The most unhinged thing someone has ever done to me to get my attention. I was at my cousin's fucking funeral. Burying my cousin.
Yes, let's go.
Traumatic as fuck. It was horrible. Like, genuinely, like, changed my life forever for the worst. Mm-hmm. And the fucking funeral director's assistant came up to me and said, hey, I heard you like him. Just so you know, he is single and he is interested. In the middle of a fucking funeral.
People do be hooking up. They have grief sex.
Brother,
so you gotta shoot a shot because that's when people are the most vulnerable.
Wrong place, wrong fucking time, diva. I'm burying my cousin who just got brutally murdered by her husband. What makes you think that I want to hook up with a man right now? Like, there's no way. There's no way. So, yeah, that was the most unhinged thing.
I love that.
How about you? Do you have another answer besides serenading you in the middle of fucking... There's gotta be something, right?
Yeah, they're all very long time ago. So, they're hard to think about.
Okay, that's fair. If you think about it, another example, then we'll circle back.
I mean, I did in high school, a dude hit one of my friends with his car so he could get my number.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
He didn't hit him like super going fast.
That's unhinged.
But he thought me and that dude were dating.
That's so unhinged.
Yeah. I went out with him for 3 months.
It worked. It worked. That's so funny. Brother, okay.
Yeah. Don't hit people with your car.
No, vehicular violence is not okay. What's the messiest thing a partner has ever done to you? Or said to you? Done.
Oh, said. Okay. Said, this is so fucking easy.
Let me hear it.
Because it does not matter. I got 2 things specifically targeted towards my husband.
I cannot wait to hear.
One.
Hey, they're still married.
Because we started dating when we were 20. Little wee babies.
Tiny babies.
Tiny little babies. I asked him on a scale of 1 to 10, what am I? And this piece of shit... I'm talking about past temp. He is currently not a piece of shit. He is a great husband. He's a great man.
He has learned from this moment. He's not the same man.
I don't know that he would be smart enough. But at this point, it doesn't matter because I am settled into the correct number that I am. But this, I don't think so. I think if you asked him on a scale of 1 to 10, what is Lou? He would say a 6, which is what he fucking told me at the time. Here I am.
How old were you guys when he said that?
20.
That's really
We'd been dating for very few months.
Bro, I would have blown
and up. It was one of those, like,
I would have crashed out.
I did crash out. Okay. That's why here it is 19 years later. And I stand by, you're fucking idiot.
Oh, yeah.
And then, because he is a stubborn man, although he would not admit that he is stubborn, he doubled the fuck down. When I was like, dude, what the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah. Why would you tell me that I am a 6?
Yeah.
That you've told me you want to marry me.
Yeah.
And then you're going to tell me I'm a 6 because you're going to go through the list and say 10 is a mythical creature that does not exist. That is an ideal woman that's not real.
Totally.
8 and 9 are celebrities like Scarlett Johansson and other, like, he named a couple other women.
Period.
And then 7 are like everyday, like, attractive women.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then like 6 because it's like normal, but like on the like more attractive side of normal.
Yeah.
And that's what he fucking said to me.
Brother, the way... Not him giving examples. Why would you give examples?
Exactly.
That's bad. That's really bad.
Because Laura Croft was one of his fucking examples. And I'm like...
Her and her fucking... Shut up.
Okay. Now I'm like, if you tell me I'm a 6, I'm like, actually I am, so that's totally fine.
Yeah.
But like, do not tell an insecure 20-year-old girl
diva
that she is a 6 after you've just told her that you want to marry her.
How long were you mad at him for after that?
Oh, years.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah, years. It's why I can still channel that anger because I'm like, what? You said exists. What?
Yeah. Why would you say that to me? What's the second thing? You had 2 things.
I did. I got so mad about the first one. I forgot about the second.
I mean, we'll circle back. We'll circle back.
Yeah.
The messiest thing a partner's ever done to me and or said to me. I'm going to start with said to me. I'll have 2 things.
Yeah.
Said to me. I had a friends with benefits. We were hooking up for a while, and then he had a crush on his roommate. And finally, he's like single, obviously. I'm single. She's single. I was like, he was telling me that he has a crush on her. He's had a crush on her for years. And I was like, dude, you should go for it. He finally asked her out. She said yes. So then I was like, oh my God, congratulations. Like, RIP my sex life, but that's okay. Like, we were friends first. Honestly, we were friends first before we started fucking. I was like, we were friends first and like fuck buddy second. So like, here's the thing. I'm going to make it easy for you. I cannot be your best friend on Snapchat. I'm going to stop texting you. Like, peace and love, dude. Like, you already know that like we're chill, but like, this needs to be clean cut because I'm telling you now, women are intuitive. They know. And also, I'm not about to be a part of this messy shit. Like, you're dating someone new, so we got to respect that, right?
Absolutely.
Made it super clean cut, easy for him. We don't talk for like a couple weeks. He ends up being like, hey, can we catch up? Like, just as friends, we're not going to do anything. I'm like, yeah, totally. Like, we'll go out to lunch.
None of us believe that.
Nobody believes that.
When she said that, we were like, no, they're going to go hook up.
No, totally. So, what?
Why? Because she is an 8 on the messy scale.
Well, we actually didn't hook up. We didn't hook up, though. So, I'm serious. So, we went out for lunch, and he was telling me about all this stuff, and then we were hanging out, just talking about life, and then he was driving me home. We didn't hook up. We were in public settings the entire time. We were in a public space.
But you started hooking up again.
Well, no. Here's the thing.
Oh.
So, like, way after. But here's the messy thing that he said. This is the messiest thing that anyone's ever said to me. He had told me, like, as he was driving home, because, again, we weren't hooking up at that point. I told you. As he was driving me home, he finally, I think he built up the courage for hours to fucking say this to me, said, yeah, you know, like, I just feel like I was a more confident version of myself when you and I were fucking, like, and I feel like, you know, honestly, if we start having sex again, like, it'll help me have more patience with her. That is the messiest, worst thing a partner, a friends with benefits, whoever has ever fucking said to me. And I straight up went, so I'm your back pocket bitch. And he said, no, I don't want you to feel that way. I'm like, it's not that I feel that way. That's what I am. That's what that is, dude. He's like, no, for real. And I was like, no, dude, that's weird. Like, again, like, that's kind of fucked up. Just saying, like, you guys are dating. He's like, well, we're not dating. We're like seeing each other. I'm like, no, you guys are going out on dates. And you want to fuck me so that way you could be more patient with her?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Then she ended up being like, sorry, dude, we're just friends. I'm not into you. And then we started hooking up again. Womp womp. Bad idea.
So you could give him confidence and patience.
Why would I hook up with him again after that? I'm so fucking dumb.
Because you're messy.
I'm an 8 on the messy. Yeah, shit, bro.
You need to tell the sandwich, though.
I should probably clean up. Wait, what?
The sandwich.
Oh, yeah.
Because the sandwich one is a good one.
Oh my God, I forgot about the sandwich.
Oh no, that's where I was like, please tell the sandwich.
Okay. So there's a whole same friends with benefits, you guys. So
and I just remembered.
What?
So now
you remembered? Yes. Okay, do you want to say it first? Because I'll remember the sandwich.
Okay. So
let me write down sandwich.
Write down sandwich. Okay. So then the second one, which again is against my husband, but bless, he has grown and changed.
Right.
When we started dating, because like you said, women are intuitive.
When
we started dating,
yes,
I was like, yo, you know, I've hooked up with majority of like my guy friends. Please don't let any of their wives or girlfriends listen to this. But I have like, you know, on like various levels. Because like we were teenagers.
Maybe that's why you think you're a 7. But you've grown from that.
Yeah.
So you're not really messy now.
As far as people know, that's right. So I was intuitive and was just like, yo, I just need to know where you've been, so that way I know how cool I am with like these women. Because I'm not going to hate them if they've been with you, but I just need to know because it's way easier to have that conversation and just be like, yo, I know you guys used to fool around.
Period.
No harm, no foul. We're cool. But I don't like being made a fool of.
Period.
And that's my biggest thing is do not make a fucking fool out of me.
Period.
If you dated her before we got together, I need to know so that way we look like a united front.
Yeah.
And not that you
have a dirty little secret.
Period. So I asked him if he had dated one of his friends. And he said no. And then by the point, I remember the exact place we were when I found out.
Brother.
Because we had already been married for years. We had bought a motherfucking house.
Oh my God.
We are driving on the interstate. Like getting on the fucking on-ramp on the interstate as he says, oh yeah, I mean, I dated her like, you know, for like a couple months. And I was like, skirt, what?
Did you pull over?
You fucking lied to me. And he's like, what are you talking about? I didn't lie to you. I'm like, I specifically asked you because you could tell that tension that was between them that I was like, you two.
Something happened.
There were feels.
Intuitive. That's what I'm saying.
There were fucking feels.
Women know. We know.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And
oh my God.
And I like, again, at that point, we were together for like 8 fucking years. Yeah. And so he, being a man, is just like, oh, well, let me downplay it. Let me act like, well, I mean, that was like, X amount of years ago. Yeah, that was like fucking 15 years ago. Like, that's like crazy. Like, we don't think about each other like that. Blah, blah. Like, I'm like, we stayed at her house. In Miami, we stayed at her fucking house.
No, you did not.
And you lied to me and made me look like a motherfucking fool.
No, we don't look like a united front.
Like, yeah, you thought that she was worth fucking hiding shit. And I was pissed.
I don't think that okay, yeah, fair enough.
I was like,
my brain would go there too, to be fair. But you thought that she was worth hiding shit. I would go there too.
Well, here's the thing. Again, I'm that chick where it's like, my guy friends would be like, please do not tell her that we ever hooked up.
Totally.
Like, don't ever just...
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's hard to come back from because like as the whimsical hot one, dude, you will be like a cigarette burn in the back of her brain forever.
And that's my thing is like, I get it. I get that like if there's the like, look, we can't be friends because like I've been there before you.
Totally.
I understand that.
I get it. Yeah.
Totally makes sense to me.
Honestly, cleaner if we're not friends, it's cleaner that way.
Yeah.
So
I personally was like, dude, I don't care what you did in high school.
Totally.
I don't care what you like who you fucking fucked around with.
Yeah.
Like in the sense of I don't care as long as I'm aware because I do not want to be
made a fool.
Yeah, made a fool. I do not want to be the chick that they're all like, oh my God, blah, blah, blah. When it's like, yo, we can just be cool because I always felt that way that like if I did anything with my friends, I was like, okay, well, sure. It's like we played a game of tennis. Like it's not that big of a deal. We can just be cool about it. Who fucking cares? Like we played tonsil hockey as kids. Like, not that big of a deal.
Oh, come on, Lou. God. Why?
That's
tonsil
not bad. No, it's not.
Tonsil hockey is crazy.
You're just so young. You don't appreciate it. You play tonsil hockey.
I just have never called it tonsil hockey, but sure. Yeah, that's disgusting. Yeah. I don't like, oh, God. Wow.
You want to call it trading spit?
You know what? I don't actually want to move on. That's what I want to do. That was an enthralling story.
Yeah. It took me a
Diva,
long
how did
time.
I not know?
Because I was like, you're a cheater.
The way,
you're a liar. And then when I asked him,
no, I remember.
I was like, you're a liar.
I keep thinking about why you think you're a 7, and I'm like, oh yeah, remember one time can I tell the story? July 4th, you did crash out over my lip tattoo.
Because you lied to me. Because you lied, and when you
just didn't know I had it.
Yeah, but I was like, so you're a liar. Because the moment
that makes sense.
Because again, I like not very many lies get past me.
Yeah,
and so then when like
not very many potatoes get past you, so
you can't hide very many potatoes in my house.
No.
Again, if you're thinking you want to bring a potato and hide it over here, you will not be invited.
You better cook it.
You better cook it. You better just serve me fries. Also, my dogs will find that potato and eat it.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Me and the girls will be like, this better be a backpack hash brown.
I know, we're fucking, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you should tell that story. That's so funny.
The sandwich one?
Oh,
what story?
The
lip story. Okay, so.
And then the sandwich.
Okay, so this is the messiest thing I think we've both ever been together. Yeah. This is probably the first and maybe the last drunk girl fight we got into. Because I can't remember another fight that we've gotten into while we've both been inebriated. Do you remember another one?
No, and I think we had
three major fights in our
three
lives.
Major fights.
And that's one of them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it was July 4th. We've been drinking. We've been playing drinking games, having a great time. We were literally playing, like, I remember that was the first time I ever played Moose. That was super fun. But yeah, so we were drinking. And one of our other friends was over. Caboose was obviously over. And for some reason, my little brother was over too. I don't know why he was there.
Because you were trying to like build a relationship. Because it was our first time, first bit of like you had moved out,
and I was like trying to strengthen our relationship.
Just bought the house, so like you were trying your best to like see if you guys could have a good relationship outside of your parents' house.
Yeah, outside of a toxic household. Turns out we couldn't. But anyways. So we got super drunk, and then we were in the garage. At some point, we decided to move to the garage, fuck around on the pole, because we had a pole at one point. And then on top of that, the shop vac was plugged in for whatever reason. So then we start, this is the funniest intro to fight. As drunk adults do, we start fucking around with the shop vac in our mouths. Yeah. You know, like, you blow, and it fucking raises your lips up and shit. So I'm blowing into mine, and then there's a lip tattoo that Lou did not know that I had. I could show the camera right now. It's blown out. It looks like shit. It looks
terrible.
It looks horrible. It says fuck if anyone's interested in knowing what the fuck it says. Very classy lip tattoo. But anyways, so Lou sees my tattoo, and she goes, "What the fuck is that?" And I'm like, "What do you mean?" And she was like, "When did you get that fucking lip tattoo?" I was like, "I got it back when we were working at Little Bird." Like a long time ago. Because at that point, I think we were working at Marked.
Yeah.
I guess it wasn't too... sorry, I shouldn't have said that in the podcast, but we were...
Whatever.
So we were working at a different studio. And it must have been like over a year since I got it, but still fresh. Like a year is still pretty fresh. And you were like, "I didn't know you fucking had that thing." And I was like, "Yeah, I got it. Yeah, I have it." And then you decided to exit. You just left. In a hurry, right?
Yeah.
So... we were like, "Oh, that was weird. Where's Lou?" And then we gave you like maybe 10, 15 minutes. And I was like, "Okay, I guess I'm going to go and find her." So I go upstairs in your closet, and I was like, Are you good, dude?" And you were like, "No." And I was like, "Okay, what's the matter?" She's like, and you were like, "I don't know. Like, we're going to fight." And I was like, "Okay, let's fight then."
I don't know that I can trust you. I don't fucking know that I can like believe you.
Yeah.
And I remember why I was so upset. And it's because you, before Little Bird, we were at a shop and you kept getting like fuck ass tattoos. Every time I was gone. And I was like, "Dude, do not keep getting dumb tattoos when you were brand new in your career."
Yeah, totally.
And I went on that whole tangent, and you were like, "All right, cool. I'm not going to do that anymore." And then it was like, "Oh my God. You trust me and believed me."
Yeah.
And then it was like, "Oh no, you're going to keep getting fuck ass tattoos. You're just going to lie about it."
Yeah, totally.
And that's why I was full crash out. I can't trust you if you're going to lie to me. Like, yeah. So full fucking crash out.
We had a full crash out.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, I'm over here going, "Well, it's my body. It's an autonomous decision." Yeah. Which you already know. It's an autonomous decision, but I'm also like young and dumb and getting dumb tattoos, which kind of like...
and it's not even a good tattoo.
No, it's not, and that's a bummer. Yeah. So you were really upset, and then you would end up like being like, "I can't trust you. Like, how do I know you're not going to sleep with my husband?"
Yeah, I was like, I more accurately said, "How do I know that you're not going to fuck my husband or poison my dog?"
Yeah.
Because I can't trust you.
Totally. To which I was like, "I would never do that." And meanwhile, I'm like, we're both drunk and we're crying, by the way. We're both drunk, crying, going, "Oh my God, I would never do that. Why would you say that I would do that?" It's like, I would never.
To be fair, if you understand or if you like knew the full context of my childhood,
then that would make sense.
And the family in which I was raised, you would be like, believable.
I want to say right now, if this is the first impression you've had of this, I am so sorry. Because you do not have the lore. You don't even have half the lore of what we've fucking gone through as children. And you're just hearing about our worst moments in one podcast. Our worst moments. So please, Please stay.
Great. It's a good intro. But that's the thing is that like to someone else they'd be like, holy fuck, that escalated quickly.
Totally.
But if you
I forgot how we made up.
No. I don't remember.
I remember crying a bunch. I remember I was petting Bailey a lot too, and then I had a pile of her fur, and I made a sombrero.
Oh yeah,
well.
you
made a tiny
did
sombrero, and then I don't remember exactly how we tied it up, but then we ended up making up, and then being like, I think it's time for a nap, and then we
and then we slept.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Fight. That was a crazy fight.
We should fix that tattoo.
Yeah?
Yeah.
We probably should, huh?
We should.
Awful. It's so trashy.
We should.
Well, I don't even know what you would do with it, but okay. If you want to fix it, you can fix it.
We should still have it say but. We should just make it look good.
Okay.
Just make it look like a good tattoo.
Bro, this is so nuts.
Okay, you need to tell the sandwich story.
Fuck.
I also love that it's been like 30 minutes on this one question.
Diva.
But you need to tell the sandwich story because that's my favorite story.
Methinks this episode will need a part 2. Okay, sandwich story. Are you ready? So, same friends with benefits that I had fucking like a clown. You can, Nick, edit the clown face on me for going back to him and sleeping with him after he fucking said that to me. God, why did I do that? Because I'm an 8. Because I'm an 8 on the messy scale.
Yeah, don't worry. So, as you get older, that's why you think I'm a 5. Because as you get older and mature, it goes down.
By how long? Diva.
So I'm a 5. Okay. You still, if you messy, you just messy. That's in you. If you're kind of crazy.
That's true. It's part of our personality.
Well, because I know what I'm thinking. I don't know how other people perceive it. But I know that internally, that crazy bitch is still there. She still exists there. Again, I'm having those thoughts, thinking really crazy, fucked up shit, and then being like, no one here can read my mind, right? Because if one of you can read my mind.
You ever think fucked up shit so much to the point where you're like, wow, I'm a terrible person. I'm awful.
No, I stopped thinking that a long time ago.
Okay.
I just think fucked up shit and I'm like, well, you're a fucked up person. But I don't think I'm awful. I'm like, well, you consume a lot of crazy, weird content. So.
I sometimes think that. I'm like, you're a terrible person and you're awful. You don't deserve anything good. And then I have to remember, I'm like, oh, you're just experiencing these thoughts that they're not who you are.
I think that also gets better because I used to have that when I was younger. Cool. I would be like, oh my God, you're a terrible person for thinking that. Yeah. And now I observe my thoughts and I'm like, wow.
You're like, okay.
You're fucking crazy in the best way possible.
You're feeling emotions and the thoughts are just, they're like, the emotions are the wind and the trees are shaking. The trees are your thoughts.
Yeah.
But that's not who you are. You're not actually the trees or the wind.
No.
You were the person watching the trees and the wind.
You know what we do need to share?
What?
What's like the craziest thought you've had recently? The craziest thought.
The craziest thought I had recently?
I got really bored the other day in like a group setting. And I was trying to calculate how I could flip the table. And what would happen if I flipped the table? Could I get out of this situation?
Oh, nice.
Could I just not be here anymore because I'm so bored?
Yeah.
So if I but it's like a fucking impossible table to flip.
Yeah.
And I was like, if you just flip this table and walk out right now, you could be free of this conversation and that would be awesome.
That's hilarious.
But instead I was like, you can't.
That's
You're
hilarious.
Stuck here.
I love that thought, actually. That's amazing.
And then I did think about, what if you just took all the beverages and just dumped them on people?
Just to see what happens.
Yeah, that's the type of stuff I'm thinking. So that's why I'm like, I don't think that, I don't have the thought of, what if I set this person on fire anymore? Yeah. But now I'm like, what if I douse you in fucking your own drink? Or I, flip the table?
Craziest thought I've had recently? I don't know. A lot of them are kind of impulse like that as well.
Yeah.
Thinking about oh, if I could just find the biggest rock and throw it through the window.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot of arson anymore. I used to think about driving my car over a bridge a lot. Haven't had those thoughts in a while though.
Yeah.
Sandwich. So.
Yes.
The sandwich story. The coveted sandwich story. And then I have to go pee. So basically, same friends with benefits. He was going out on a date. He texted me, going out on a date with the same roommate, by the way, texted me, hey, do you have any vegetarian recipes that I could follow? because I'm going out on a picnic with a friend, and I was like, "Are your friends the girl you're dating? Shut the fuck up." And they're vegetarian. And I said, "Hold up, I've got the perfect recipe for you." So I sent him a link to a recipe on how to make the perfect peanut butter and jelly sandwich. To which he said, "Oh my God, are you being fucking for real right now? Ha ha ha. I can't tell if you're being serious." And I was like, "Oh, sorry, dude. Like, if that's not up your alley, I've got a perfect website that I find all of my recipes on. It's amazing. Here, let me send that to you instead." So then I sent him an empty Google search link.
Yep. Because why are you hitting up your fucking ex-fuck buddy?
You know, he's got to be a 10 on the messy scale, right?
Oh, for sure.
That's a 10.
For sure.
You're just playing fucking games at this point for no reason.
100%.
So
like, that's crazy.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm still trolling him, which is still entertaining it, but whatever. And then, so after he was all like, haha, that was funny. Whatever, dude. Like, can you please, like, actually help me out here? And I was like, here's one last link for you. And it was a link to a job application for Subway. So I sent him a link to a job application. He's like, haha, very fucking funny. And then I just ended up not replying back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty silly.
Yeah, it was good. It's like my favorite messy thing.
That I've done.
Because it's funny.
Because I'm just trolling.
Because you're just like, oh, dude, when you get to that place that you're like, oh, I'll just troll this person.
I'll just troll the fuck out of you.
It's my favorite.
Yeah, and then I ended up sleeping with him again. Fuck, dude. All right, well.
How many more questions were there?
Well, there are so many questions. Like, a lot. But I do have to pee, and I do think we should probably section this off into two different episodes.
Okay, so win for the week.
My win for the week has got to be... I haven't drawn. I haven't... Oh, I guess I edited things, so...
You've also been sleeping a lot, and that's good.
Yeah.
Because you're fucking sick.
Yeah.
So, like...
my win for the week is staying home while I'm sick.
There you go.
That's my win, because I didn't last week.
She didn't, and that's why she's sick again.
Yep, exactly.
She was sick, then she got a little bit better, and then she got sick again.
Yeah.
To be fair, it's going around.
I flew too close to the sun. I said, I'm feeling better. I could do all the things. And then here I am, much sicker than I was before.
100%. My win for the week is getting some plans sorted for some upcoming stuff we have going on that we can't announce yet.
Exciting.
But it's big shit.
It is big stuff.
And then for today?
I'm proud. What am I proud of for today? I am proud of making myself a salad instead of ordering a burger. I really wanted to order a burger again.
I'm really proud. Are you going to order a burger later?
That would have been
that you're on like day 4.
3 for 3. No, 3
okay.
days in a row.
That's not too bad. That's not too bad. 3
not
for
too
3.
bad.
Yeah.
My brain does the thing where it gets hyper fixated on a food, and it's like, that's what you need.
That's called ADHD.
Yeah. Fuck.
And
what are you proud of?
For today?
Yes.
I
did so much today.
I don't think I did anything today.
You planned a lot. You did a lot of logistics.
I'm going to cop out and say this podcast, but we're going to pause it, and then we're going to show up next week in next week's episode wearing the same exact stuff, because we're going to pause it, and then we're going to record the next episode.
The energy is good.
We're fucking finally having some energy. So if you liked this, if you like the ramblings of what we're talking about, please tune in next week. If you didn't, skip next week's episode and tune in the following week, where we go back to reading shit on Reddit, because I'm really excited.
Or reading shit on Reddit.
Or pure messiness. But thank you guys so much, and we'll see you back next week. Bye!
Bye, bye, bye!
Artlist.io